Hello, everyone, and a very happy welcome to the Boost English Skill podcast.
Your daily English boost. We are so happy you're here with us today.
We really are, and a special hello to you, John.
Hello, Luna. It feels like we have a very practical, hopeful topic today.
It does. For our new listeners, I'm Luna.
And I'm John. We are friends who talk about many topics to help you learn English in a natural, calm way.
Today, we are talking about remote work opportunities. This is a topic so many people are interested in now.
It really is. And we have marked this episode for an A2 to B1 level. So we will use simple sentences and clear everyday expressions.
Perfect for learners. But if you are a strong beginner, please don't worry. Just listen and enjoy. Let the words come to you naturally.
And if you like our podcast, please help us by liking this episode and subscribing to our channel.
It helps other learners find us. Sharing with a friend is also a wonderful idea. So, remote work, John, what comes to your mind first when you hear that?
The first thing is freedom. The freedom to work from anywhere, from your home, from a cafe, maybe even from a different country.
Yes, that's the big dream for many people. But let's start simple. What exactly is remote work?
Remote work means your job does not require you to be in a specific office. You use a computer and the internet to do your work and communicate with your team.
So you are remote. You are far away from the traditional office. This is becoming more and more common.
It really is. So let's talk about the opportunities. What kinds of jobs can you do remotely?
I think we can group them. The first group is tech jobs. These are jobs about computers and the internet.
Right. For example, a web developer. They build websites. They can do that from anywhere with a good internet connection.
Or a graphic designer. They create pictures and designs on their computer. They can send their work to clients online.
Also jobs in digital marketing. This means helping companies sell things online. You can manage social media accounts or write online advertisements from home.
These jobs often need specific skills. You need to learn how to use certain computer programs. But many people can learn these skills online too.
That's a good point. You can learn remotely to get a remote job. It's perfect.
It is. Now, the second group is writing and language jobs.
Oh yes, this is very interesting for English learners.
For example, you can be a freelance writer. You write articles or blog posts for websites. If your English is good, you can write for English language websites.
Or you can be a translator. You translate documents from one language to another. If you are listening to this, you probably know at least 2 languages.
Exactly. Or you can be a proofreader. You check other people's writing for mistakes and grammar and spelling. This is a great job for people who love details.
And there is teaching. You can teach your native language online to students in other countries, or teach another skill you have.
These jobs use language skills, so improving your English can directly help you get these remote opportunities.
It really can. Every time you listen to this podcast, you are practicing a skill that could help you work remotely one day.
That's a nice thought. Okay, the third group is support and admin jobs. These are jobs that help a company run smoothly.
Like a virtual assistant, you help a busy person with their schedule, their emails, booking travel, all online.
Or customer support. Many companies have online chat support. You answer questions from customers on a website chat.
These jobs are often entry-level. That means you don't need many years of experience to start. You need to be organized and good at communicating.
And you can often do them from anywhere. So we have tech jobs, language jobs, and support jobs. What about creative jobs?
Oh, creative jobs are a big category. You can be a video editor, a podcaster like us, a musician who makes music for videos online.
Or an online tutor. If you are good at math or science or art, you can teach it over video calls.
The internet has opened so many doors. It connects people who need a service with people who can provide it, no matter where they live.
It is amazing. But, John, I think many listeners have a big question. How do you actually find these remote jobs?
That's the practical part. I think the best place to start is online job platforms. There are websites made just for remote work.
Can you give some examples?
Sure, websites like Upwork, Fiverr, and Remote.co. On these sites, companies post projects or jobs they need done. People from all over the world can apply.
You create a profile, you show your skills, your past work, and sometimes your hourly rate. Then you can search for jobs that fit your skills.
It can be competitive, but it's a great way to start. You can take small projects at first to build your experience and good reviews.
Reviews are very important online. When you do good work, the client leaves a positive review on your profile. This helps you get more jobs in the future.
It's like building a reputation. Another way is to look at regular company websites. Many big companies now have remote or work from home positions.
So, you can go to the website of a company you like and look at their careers page. You can search for the word remote there.
Yes, and you can use big job search websites like LinkedIn or Indeed. When you search for a job, you can filter the results to show only remote jobs.
That is a very useful tip. Use the filter. Okay, let's talk about another important thing. What skills do you need to work remotely besides the job skill itself?
I think the number one skill is self-discipline.
Self-discipline. Why is that so important?
Because when you work from home, no one is watching you. There's no boss walking by your desk. You need to manage your own time and make yourself work.
That can be difficult. The bed is very close and the television is very tempting.
It is true. So you need to be able to focus. You need to create a routine for yourself, like a mini office at home.
The second skill is communication. Since you are not in an office, you need to communicate very clearly online.
Yes, you will use email, chat messages, and video calls. You need to write clear messages and speak clearly on calls.
This is another place where English skills are so important. Much of the remote work online uses English as the common language.
So, practicing your English writing for emails and your English speaking for video calls is not just learning, it's job training.
That's a powerful way to think about it. Every English lesson is job training for the global remote work market.
Exactly. The third skill is basic tech skills. You need to know how to use a computer, how to install programs, how to solve simple problems.
You don't need to be a genius, but you need to be comfortable learning new software. Many remote teams use tools like Zoom, Slack, or Trello.
These are just programs for video calls, team chat, and project management. You can learn them quickly.
So, self-discipline, communication, and tech skills. I think there is one more. Motivation.
Why motivation?
Because remote work can be lonely sometimes. You miss the social part of an office. You need to motivate yourself to keep going, even on slow days.
That's a very good point. You need to be your own cheerleader sometimes. Listeners, I'm curious. Have you ever tried remote work, or is it a dream for you? Tell us in the comments.
We love reading your stories. It helps us understand what you want to learn about. So, we talked about finding jobs and skills. What are the big benefits of remote work? Why do people want it?
I think the biggest benefit is flexibility. You can often choose your own working hours. This is called having a flexible schedule.
So, if you are a night person, you can work at night. If you need to take care of family in the afternoon, you can work in the morning and evening.
It gives you control over your time. That is a huge benefit for quality of life. No long commute is another big benefit.
Ah, the commute. Traveling to an office every day can take hours. Remote work gives you those hours back. You can use them for sleep, for family, for hobbies.
It also saves money. You don't need to pay for bus tickets, train tickets, or gas for your car. You can also eat lunch at home, which is cheaper.
And you can live anywhere. You are not tied to a city because of your job. You can live in a quieter, cheaper place or even travel while you work.
That's the dream for many people, to be a digital nomad, to work from a laptop on a beach or in a foreign country.
It sounds exciting, but John, we should also talk about the challenges. Remote work is not perfect.
You are right. The biggest challenge, as we said, is loneliness. Humans are social animals. Working alone every day can make you feel isolated.
So you need to make an effort to see people. You can work from a cafe sometimes or join online communities with other remote workers.
Another challenge is separating work and life. When your home is your office, it is easy to work all the time. You never really leave work.
That's why a routine is so important. You need a clear start time and a clear finish time for your workday, and a separate space for work if possible.
Even a small desk in the corner of a room can be your office. When you finish work, you leave that desk.
The third challenge is communication can be harder. When you are not face-to-face, sometimes messages can be misunderstood.
That's why it's important to over-communicate, to explain things clearly and ask many questions, and to use video calls for important discussions.
So, remote work has good points and difficult points. It is not for everyone, but it is a great opportunity for many people.
Let's talk about steps. If someone is listening and wants to try remote work, what is the first step they should take?
I think the first step is to look at your current skills. What are you good at? Can that skill be done on a computer?
For example, if you are good at organizing, maybe virtual assistant work. If you are good at writing, maybe content writing. If you are good at drawing, maybe graphic design.
Then the next step is to learn. If you need more skills, you can find online courses. Many are free or low cost on websites like Coursera or YouTube.
Yes, you don't need a university degree for many remote jobs. You need to show you can do the work. A portfolio is very important.
A portfolio? What is that?
A portfolio is a collection of your best work. For a writer, it is samples of their writing. For a designer, it is pictures of their designs. You show this to potential clients.
So even if you have no job experience, you can create sample work. You can write a sample blog post. You can design a sample logo for a fake company.
Exactly. You build your portfolio to show what you can do. Then you create profiles on those job platforms we talked about.
And you start small. Your first job might not pay a lot of money, but it gives you experience and that important first review.
It's a process. You need patience, but many people have built successful remote careers this way.
It's also important to think about the legal and financial side. As a freelancer, you are your own business. You need to pay your own taxes.
That sounds scary, but it is manageable. You can use simple accounting software or talk to an accountant. Many countries have simple rules for small freelancers.
And you need to think about your prices. How much will you charge per hour or per project? You can look at what other people charge for similar work online.
It's a learning process, but the freedom is worth it for many people. You know, this whole conversation is great English practice for a remote work interview.
That's true. You are hearing all the vocabulary: flexible schedule, freelance, portfolio, client, remote team. These are real words you will see and use.
So you are learning and planning your future at the same time. I love that. Okay, let's talk about the future. Do you think remote work will grow?
I think it will. The world is more connected now. Companies see they can hire the best person for the job no matter where that person lives.
And workers want the flexibility. So yes, I think remote work opportunities will continue to grow in many fields.
It's an exciting time. Technology creates new possibilities, but it's important to remember, remote work is still work. It requires focus and professionalism.
Yes, you are not on vacation. You are working, just in a different place. That mindset is important for success.
So, to anyone dreaming of remote work, I would say start exploring. Look at job boards, see what skills are needed, and start learning.
And be patient. Your first remote job might take some time to find, but once you have the experience, it becomes easier.
We have talked for a long time. This is such a big topic. I hope it was helpful and interesting for you.
I hope so too. Thank you for spending this time with us, practicing your English and thinking about your future.
If this conversation was useful, please let us know. Liking and subscribing to the Boost English Skill podcast helps us so much.
And if you have questions about remote work or if you have your own experience to share, please write in the comments. We read them all.
From both of us, thank you for listening. Wherever you work, we wish you happiness and success.
Take good care, and we will talk with you again soon.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye for now. And remember, your daily English boost is here whenever you need it.